Hello, welcome to the show. I'm Mike, and no pre-intro this time around because we have a guest to introduce. There's no time to waste, so introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Will. It's nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you, Will.
Thank
I
you.
know you. We're
Yes, you do.
friends.
Yes, we are.
And that will factor into something we're going to talk about today.
So, what's our first topic?
Our first topic is Five Nights at Freddy's. So I covered this in my last episode, talking about how the series is done. Scott has confirmed that he has done all that he wanted to do with the series, and that he's going to start handing it off to other developers if they so wish to take on that franchise.
Mm-hmm.
So some stuff he's talked about is maybe a VR game, maybe some console remix because the series has not made it to consoles yet.
Mm-hmm.
So he's declined offers in the past of other developers doing those because he
Mm-hmm.
wanted to finish the series himself first. But now that that's done, he's going to start exploring those.
How many games have been in the series?
There are 6 games in the series, plus a spin-off, so 7 in total.
You played them all?
Yeah, I've played them all. I've finished them all. I have not 100% of them all. I've 100% the spin-off, but all the mainline games are very, very difficult with the final challenge, and so
Oh,
I
really?
have not yet to 100% any of the mainline games. I'm getting there though. I just downloaded the second one on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
You can get most of them on your phone except for the spin-off. You used to be able to get
Uh,
the spin-off on your phone, but he hates that game, and so it's not available anymore.
why does he hate it?
'Cause it was bad. If you are not aware of what happened with the spin-off, the Five Nights at Freddy's World game is an RPG. He released it, he hated it, he took it down, gave everyone free refunds, put it back up for free with like updated everything, updated visuals, updated interface, and everything. And then he took it down again because he hated it.
Oh my goodness.
He released it on mobile for I think a week until he took it down because he hated it. And so the only place you can get it right now is on Game Jolt, I think is the website.
Mm.
So yeah, that's if you want to play Five Nights at Freddy's World, that's the only place you're gonna be able to get it.
Well, I don't sound too confident if the guy hates it.
No.
What does he even hate about it?
It kind of killed a lot of people's interest in the series.
Oh,
I think a huge chunk of the fan base dropped off after that game came out.
was it because of like a change in play style or?
It was an RPG and it
Uh,
was not very good. It was also not very in line with the tone of the rest of the series. It was I
mm.
don't know if you've seen it. Hold on, I'll send you a picture real quick.
I think I've seen screenshots of it. It seems.
It's like more cutesy.
Yeah, it was. Wasn't it like sit on outside as well?
What?
I haven't played the games. Was it set in like let's see.
It
Was it set in
is
like outside instead of like the usual location of the games?
it is a complete it was a world it is
Mm-hmm.
a world that is a game it's a game that knows it's a game. You know?
I
It's
see.
one of those kind of things.
So it's not as horror centric
It's
as
not
the
horror at
previous one.
all.
Yeah, shit like that is definitely gonna hurt some people.
Yeah. So a lot of people kind of dropped off from the series after that, and
And he just made it free just like that.
he made it free. He also made the last game free, but that was not bad.
Oh, why did he make that free?
It was a bait and switch. He
Uh,
uploaded a. So what happened? I covered this on the last episode, but just so you're up to speed as well.
mm,
He talked about um how he's going to make Five Nights 6, but
mm-hmm,
he wasn't feeling it, so he said he's going to cancel it. He hasn't announced it at this point.
mm-hmm,
He's been like teasing a Five Nights 6, but he hasn't announced it. But he
mm-hmm,
just came out on Steam one day and said, "Hey guys, I'm not feeling it. It's not going to happen. So I'm just going to cancel it and maybe work on like a spin-off again, do something
mm-hmm.
small." And so months go by and he says, "Hey guys, I know it's been a year and I haven't released a new game, so I'm going to make something real quick, put it on Steam for free, and you'll just be able to have that until I make something more substantial." And so he starts putting up teasers on his website of like this little 8-bit pizzeria simulator game.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts it on Steam, and you download it, and it is that for the first 5 minutes until it starts glitching out and it transitions into Five Nights Six. So it
Oh,
was a big bait and switch, which
yeah.
required it to be free in order for the bait to work.
Yeah, that sounds pretty clever.
Yeah, and it was the end of the series. That was it.
Oh.
That game concluded the story, and so now we are at this point where the series is done. Um, but the thing I want to talk about
Mm-hmm.
is last time I discussed how he was talking about how there's going to be one of two updates to the
Mm-hmm.
Five Nights Six.
Mm-hmm.
He's done making full games, but he wants to update the last game with
Sure thing.
some new stuff because he usually did that with Sister Location, the last
Mm-hmm.
game before FNAF 6.
Yeah.
He put out a thing called Custom Night, and Custom Night is this mode from Five Nights 1 and Five Nights 2, which is pretty much the challenge mode.
Mm-hmm.
And so in that mode, you can adjust the difficulty of all the characters. And there are also like in Five Nights 2, there was also like challenge modes. So there was like a ladies' night where you had to like defend yourself against all the female animatronics. There was Bunny's attack or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And so this game didn't have one either. And so he's adding an update to that. It's called the Ultimate Custom Night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should have mentioned he was also talking about adding like a fully substantial tycoon mode.
What's that gonna be about?
It was going to be so the tycoon mode in the Five Nights Six, as it
Mm-hmm.
is this 6 day ordeal. You go through 6 days and then you get scored at the end about how from how you did throughout the week.
Mm-hmm.
So this one was going to be a unlimited tycoon mode with day to
Oh,
day
so
challenges. That's what he said it was going to be. But
is it like a survival mode, or is it just you can
uh
pick up where you left off?
it'd probably be like a like do like run your tycoon until you run out of money. I guess
Oh, I see. Yeah, that sounds interesting.
it's probably going to be something like that. Um,
Not bad.
but that's not what's happening right now.
Mm.
At least he has confirmed that it's going to be a custom night, an ultimate custom night,
Mm-hmm.
and he's been teasing it on his website for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you saw the roster I've been posting
Yeah.
because I'm
Yes.
very very
Posted a
excited.
lot. So those are the pictures that you posted of a roster. Those are who you expect to be in that mode.
That is who is going to be in that mode. Yes.
Oh, I see. Cool. Cool.
So this roster, he's been updating it throughout the week.
Mm-hmm.
It started with 40, and now it's up to 50, and I think it's solidified at 50. I think that is the final roster that we're getting is the 50 roster of characters,
I see.
and it's going to
For the
be covering the entire series.
for the characters, the differences between them are like the AI or how they move, or.
So it depends.
Mm-hmm.
Five Nights 1. No, let's go to Five Nights 2 because that's more complex.
Mm-hmm.
So in Five Nights 2, each animatronic was different, but also very same in how you dealt with them.
Mm-hmm.
So in Five Nights 2, there was a door in front of you and three vents to the side. And what it came down to is you had to shine the hallway in front of you so Foxy didn't get you.
Mm-hmm.
You had to look, you had to light at the vents so you could see if there's anyone in there. If there was someone in there, you put your mask down. And then some of
Mm-hmm.
the rest of the animatronics would just come in your room without any warning. And you had to
Oh,
put
I
your
see.
mask down real quick.
Oh, I see.
And then in Sister Location, they all have unique mechanics. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a character called Bonnet who it's occasionally when you put your camera down, she'll skitter across the room and you have to boop her on the nose, or she'll kill you. And then
Gee.
there's Foxy who you have to watch in Pirate Cove, or else uh, if she's gone, you have to put your right door down real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Funtime Freddy, he'll yell, and if he yells, you have to put the door down on which side he yelled from. But if
Mm-hmm.
he yells surprise, you have to put down the opposite door.
Oh, I see. That
Yeah,
sounds like interesting multitasking.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I can see why you like it.
Yeah, and so I imagine this game will probably not have a unique. We don't know how it's gonna work. We don't know if
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna fight all 50 at once,
Mm-hmm.
or is it gonna be like you have to pick between 10 or something.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
we don't know how it's gonna work yet. So it's tough to say if they're all gonna have unique mechanics or not, or it's going to be more like Five Nights 2, where like a lot of them just like kind of share mechanics. I can't imagine they're all gonna have unique mechanics. I imagine like Fredbear and Nightmare are going to have very similar mechanics, if not
Mm-hmm.
identical,
Yeah, fair enough.
because that's how they were in their source game.
Oh, I see. I see. That
So
sounds pretty exciting.
yeah, I don't think the roster is perfect. I don't think we needed like I think there's 6 characters from Five Nights 4.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that game needed that many roster slots, especially since we don't have the Shadow animatronics,
Mm-hmm.
who were very, very popular, and he has the models for them, so it wouldn't take that much work.
Mm-hmm. And
And
so you'd rather see more of those than the four characters.
yes,
Mm.
because they have not been characters that you fight before. They've been cameos, they've been Easter eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And we do have one Easter egg character in the roster who is JJ.
Mm-hmm.
JJ was a character in Five Nights 2 who would appear under your desk and they wouldn't do anything, but they would just you would just see them under your desk. That's it. That's JJ.
Just
That's
some moral
JJ's
support.
relevance to the series, and so it's cool to see that they're in the custom night.
Yeah, it's nice to have some
Uh,
continuity.
I wonder if there's any other characters that are notable. Let me go check the roster real quick.
Sure thing.
I think there's Old Man Consequences.
And what's
So
that?
Old Man Consequences was a character from the spinoff.
Mm-hmm.
He is the sole representation of the spinoff, and he was this character. Basically, in Five Nights at Freddy's world, there's these glitch segments.
Mm-hmm.
So you glitch into the world, and you can enter like sub glitches. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like Inception, where you can dive
Yeah.
deeper and deeper into the glitch. But if you dive too deep, you're stuck and you can't get back. And so if you
Oh.
dive 3 levels down into the glitch, you'll end up at this lake with a character named Old Man Consequences.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's the character. And
Uh,
so he's in the game.
sounds fun.
Any other cameo characters? I'm looking at the roster right now. A lot of Pizzeria Simulator characters. So they're in the Five Nights 6, the Pizzeria Simulator. There's a lot of characters that were just in the Tycoon mode, who you never actually fought.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think like the last 2 rows are all Pizzeria Simulator characters, and
Oh, I
so
see.
it's gonna be cool to see them in a in an actual like Five Nights gameplay style.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see how he works all these guys in.
It's gonna be tough. There's a lot of characters.
Well, he seems confident enough.
Yeah. Any other like missed opportunities? I think Molten Freddy over Funtime Freddy's a little weird because Funtime
No.
Freddy is, I would say, probably like in the top 5 most popular characters,
Mm-hmm.
and Molten Freddy is pretty much a different version of Funtime Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long story. Maybe I shouldn't get into it, but I will. Um,
Very well.
at the end of Sister Location,
Mm-hmm.
all the characters merge into this being called Enard or
Okay.
Ennard, and at the end of Sister Location, they get out. They go inside of a human body and they leave disguised as a human. But
Mm-hmm.
in the custom night first Sister Location, we find out that Enard escapes the human body.
Mm-hmm.
And for the teasing for Five Nights 6, in the source code, you could see a conversation. But so Scott has 2 websites. He has
Yes.
scottgames.com and fnafworld.com when that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And within the source codes for both websites, you could see a conversation between Baby and the rest of Enard, who were like the other animatronics fused in together.
Uh-huh.
And what happened was Baby split off from Enard after that game,
I see.
and Funtime Freddy pretty much became uh, the host because
Oh,
Baby
okay.
was a host previously,
Mm-hmm.
and so now Funtime Freddy is the host, and now he is Molten Freddy in Five Nights 6. And so it's weird that he's in the game, but Funtime Freddy isn't because Funtime Freddy's like way more popular.
Mm-hmm. I
Even
see what
even
you're
if
saying.
it is the same character, like the design is way off, and you don't have a Bon Bon on his arm anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Funtime Freddy had a puppet, hand puppet called Bon Bon,
Oh, thank you.
who worked into his gameplay. That's how that worked. That's how that worked with the custom night. When you would shout, he would send Bon Bon to you.
Oh, I see. That's nice of him.
So yeah, that's the roster. I'm looking for. It's coming
Mm.
later this year.
Mm-hmm.
He is working on a new office. The office gameplay in Five Nights Six would not have been good for a custom night.
And by office, what do you mean? Like the place where
Um,
you
the
oversee
office,
everything?
yeah, the office is just like Five Nights gameplay.
I see. I see.
That's what we refer to. The Five
Uh,
Nights gameplay is the office gameplay now. You can't call it
okay.
the night gameplay because it's not a night in Five Nights Six. You do it in the daytime,
Oh, I see.
so
Okay.
we call it office now.
Very well.
Especially since I think we call it that now because and not like just like Five Nights gameplay
Mm-hmm.
because sister location of the fifth game in the series was such a big departure where it only had like the final night was office gameplay,
Oh, I see. I see. I got you.
and so that's how that was. So yeah, that's the custom night. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you sure sound excited about
Yeah, I'm very excited for it.
it.
It's gonna be. I'm probably not gonna be able to beat it, but I'm going to enjoy playing as far as I can
Yeah,
and
that's what matters.
watching people who are good at it beat it
Mm,
and just enjoying it, enjoying the final Scott Cawthon developed Five Nights experience.
yeah. It'll be
Uh,
sad to see him go.
Sad to see the franchise go.
Mm.
It's not going, I guess, because there's going to be more games developed by other people, but it's not going to be the same.
Yeah, yeah. You need that
Uh,
guy at the helm.
yeah, Five Nights as we know it is gone, which
Mm.
I know not many people are probably very happy about that because it's not a very popular, uh, as popular as it was.
Mm.
Uh, but yeah, I am very sad because this is one of my favorite things. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I can tell.
Um, what else? I guess this phone guy. Phone guy's gonna be a character. I don't know why. Moving on.
Well, all right.
Yeah,
Well then,
that's all I wanted to say about that. I wanted to bring up that just update.
it was nice to hear your
Didn't
thoughts
mean
about
to turn this into a 17-minute thing.
it. No, it's fine. We got to talk about games.
We got to talk
You
about
talked about
games.
games.
No one else. There's no news. No one's putting out
No,
news.
not yet.
We're almost 3 months into 2018. There's barely any news.
Got to wait until E3.
All we got was a mini direct.
Oh
Can you
yeah,
believe
that's
it?
right. Well, we got some good stuff out of that.
Nintendo Labo.
Yeah, well, that was something.
But a game did come out 2 days ago
And what was that?
on the Switch.
What was that?
That was Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 Plus.
All right. So I've had Pac-Man Championship Edition. I believe it was the version I played was released way back on like the PS3, and I believe it was re-released eventually on the PC.
hmm
And what's the difference between that and what we have now?
So Pac-Man Championship Edition 2
Mm-hmm.
is of course the sequel, and
Mm-hmm.
2 Plus is exclusive to the Switch. It is an upgraded version of the sequel. So the
Ah.
original Pac-Man Championship Edition also had a Plus version,
Mm-hmm.
which I think added more stages. This adds a co-op mode. But
Oh,
first, I
really?
should maybe go over the differences.
Yeah.
So what was the game you played? What was that like?
Probably Championship Edition, or I believe it was DX. I know it was around the time they released a
Oh
Galaga.
right, it was Championship Edition DX and then DX Plus.
They really like adding a lot of unnecessary stuff.
So it was three upgrades to that game.
Mm-hmm. So let me see. Remember, let me see. I believe the gameplay was you ate a line of pellets. Let me see. You ate a line, and then after you eat that specific line, some more would show up. It would sort of refresh the board, and you would eventually it would show up some more ghosts that would you would have to trigger because you'd always pass by them,
hmm
and you'd eventually get this huge line
hmm
passing, and you would get a lot of points by eventually cashing in on that huge line by eating a power pellet and then eating all of them in one huge line.
Yeah,
And that was the basic gameplay. I know there was some more stuff like challenges where you had to, let's say, eat a specific amount of goats in a certain amount of time,
yeah,
or ghosts, whatever. And let me see, get a certain score, things like that. But I
yeah. So
don't
this game
know
is very different.
what they added.
So instead of the single train of ghosts,
Mm-hmm.
each of the four classic ghosts now can have a train.
Mm,
However, how it works is okay. So in Championship Edition, the one you played,
yeah.
the train follows you, right? And
Yes.
then you have the four ghosts that are just going off in random directions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the four ghosts going off in random directions, except now they have the train.
So it's
They
like
don't follow you directly, but they have the train.
so they're like snake.
Yeah, it's like a snake. It's like a big
Oh,
ghost
okay,
snake.
okay.
And so it's very similar to how you clear the. It's not like so in Championship Edition one, you cleared a side, and then a
Mm-hmm.
fruit appeared, and then you ate the fruit, and then like one side. It was like side
Right,
based, right?
right, right, right. Yes.
This one is entire board based. So you
Oh,
get the
so it's just
board,
like,
and then you
mm-hmm.
eat the pellets, and then a fruit appears on the bottom of the board. And then when you
I
eat the
see.
fruit, the entire board refreshes instead of just half of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so with the ghosts in this one, every ghost is a train, but they don't kill you immediately.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the difficulty setting. In
Mm-hmm.
Pro, you bump into them once, then the ghost like flies into the air for a second, then comes down. Then it's not a train anymore. Now it's
Oh.
in aggressive mode, and if you touch it in aggressive mode, you die.
Hmm.
And then at like after a few seconds, aggressive mode will wear off, and it'll go back to being a train.
Oh, I see. So you're fine if you touch a train, but after you touch after they spit off, they can all kill you.
Yes.
Huh. Sounds a little bit more forgiving. I know it was in DX. If you touch a train, you were dead.
Yeah, but it's also not as forgiving because they're off in random directions.
Oh,
You
well,
can't
never mind.
predict exactly how they're gonna work
Mm-hmm.
because they're not just following you,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no slowdown. So Championship
Oh,
Edition had the
yeah,
slowdown when the
that's
train
right.
was approaching.
Yes,
This does
yes.
not have that.
Oh dear.
So you gotta be really careful. And the
And
bombs
that's how I
too.
survived. Oh right.
So how
Do
the
they have
bombs
bombs?
work in Championship Edition?
In Championship Edition, it was like you just whenever you activated them. What happened? I know it got them off your back,
It sent them all
but
back to the middle.
yes.
Okay.
And then whenever they try to see to you and then tail you again.
Yeah.
That's what
In
happened here.
Championship Edition 2,
Hmm.
when you use a bomb, you go back to the middle.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't send all the ghosts back.
So what happens if they're like in aggressive mode?
You just bomb back to the middle.
Oh,
It doesn't affect the ghost at all.
they better not be in the middle.
Exactly. I was playing today and I died like that. I
I'm
bombed back to the middle and the ghost was there and I died.
so sorry.
Oh god.
Any new additions besides that, like outside of the basic gameplay?
There's an adventure mode which is similar to the time trial mode.
Uh huh.
So I think Championship Edition 1 had a few time trial levels.
Yes.
This is pretty much that, but
Okay.
with difficulty levels,
Mm-hmm.
as well as boss battles.
Oh, boss battles. No,
Not as cool as you think.
never mind.
It's pretty much. I think the ghosts are aggressive all the time in the boss battle,
Uh huh.
and you have to collect one ups in order to get like the max rank for the boss battle.
Uh
It's not as great as you think. The boss battles in the co-op mode are very good though.
huh.
So
How's that?
the co-op mode, which they added in the Switch release, and I think is going to be exclusive to the Switch,
Mm-hmm.
is actually more similar to Championship Edition 1.
Mm-hmm.
You have the one train and the four ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
The train follows one of the Pac-Man. And so you have
Mm-hmm.
two Pac-Man, you have a blue Pac-Man and a yellow Pac-Man.
Yeah.
I guess to better differentiate themselves. I
Mm-hmm.
imagine if you had Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man, it might be difficult to tell which one is which.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and so what it is you both can take your side. You can eat the other person's side if you want. So like
Mm-hmm.
if one person is having trouble eating their side, you can help them out. And then once you eat all the pellets, you have to eat all the pellets in this mode. In single player mode, you don't have to eat all the pellets.
Mm-hmm.
You can grab the fruit without eating all the pellets. I think there's a meter at the bottom that builds up, and once
Yeah.
the meter builds up, you get the fruit at the bottom, and you can grab it whenever you want. However,
Oh,
if you
okay.
eat all the pellet, if you okay, let me take it a little bit slower.
Sure.
Um,
Sure. Go ahead.
if you eat all the pellets, you get a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't eat all the pellets, you not only don't get a bomb, but your score for eating pellets is reduced. You need to build it back
Uh,
up. So if
so it's
I'm,
based.
hmm?
So everything's like based on your score.
Yeah,
So I see that's incentivizes you to get everything.
yeah. Uh,
Pretty good.
The strategy is actually not to get everything though later on.
No, really? How come?
Like once you get to 500, it's better to just grab the fruit immediately
Mm-hmm. All right.
because you want to get to the eating phase. Because the
Mm-hmm.
eating phase is actually very different to Championship Edition 1 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for bringing that up. I should probably talk about this as too.
No problem.
The eating phase, the four trains split
Uh-huh.
off, and to help you out, they're restricted to lines. So once
Uh,
the eating phase starts, there's lines on the map, and the
mm-hmm.
ghosts can only travel on those lines, so you can kind of like predict where they're going.
I see.
And
And you
in
could just
order,
like
hmm?
wait. You could just like wait until it goes past that line.
Yeah,
All right. Cool.
there's a
Cool.
lot of branches in the line though too.
I see. I see.
So you gotta like trick them into going the way you want.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also only eat the ghost train at the head.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
you can't like bump into the side of the train and eat it. You have to eat it where like the big ghost is,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very very difficult actually. I actually like it more than the first game because it reminds me of like actually playing original Pac-Man
Mm-hmm.
and having to chase down the ghosts. It's very very fun.
Yeah, it seems more. You have to worry about some more stuff in this version.
Yeah, it's very difficult. I in the most difficult setting, I actually can't beat it sometimes.
Yeah, it does seem pretty difficult. I
Where in
don't know if
like
I can even beat it.
in Championship Edition 1, I can not die ever. But in this game,
Yeah,
I
it's
die
probably
so
some
much.
difficulty. Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of that has to do with like the unpredictability of the
Mm-hmm.
four trains.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, in the co-op mode, uh, once the fruit spawns in front of your face,
Mm-hmm.
but they're in a bubble. And in order to pop the bubble, you both have to meet, and you have to like
Okay.
smush your bubbles together.
Oh, I
And
see.
that's also how you eat the ghosts.
Really?
So during the eating phase in co-op, you have to bump them up to a line because they're not all on the line. There's a one straight line in co-op,
Uh-huh.
and you have to bump them up to it, and then they'll
Huh.
start following the line, and then you have to make sure they're in the middle of you two, and you have to like chop together.
That sounds like it's gonna be really hectic.
It is so fun. I played it with my nephew today, and
Really?
it is a blast. Co-op Pac-Man.
All right. All
You
right.
wouldn't expect it to be as much fun as it is,
Mhm.
but it is so fun.
Maybe I'll have to try it out then.
We have to try it out when you
Okay.
come over.
All right. Sold.
There you go, sold.
Sold. Not an
Um,
advertisement, by the way.
not an advertisement, not
Not
sponsored.
an advertisement. No, no.
Um, what else? This boss? All right, right. So after a few mazes,
Mm-hmm.
you get to a boss battle in co-op,
Yeah.
and the boss battle actually works a lot differently from the single player.
Really.
So what it is it's a open maze. It's not a maze like you would expect a classic Pac-Man maze to be.
Mm-hmm.
It is you have to jump. Pac-Man gets
Jump.
to jump this time.
Jump.
He jumps. So
What?
imagine a floor and
Mm-hmm.
two squares, and the squares have pellets.
Yeah.
So you have to jump to the square, run around the square, and then jump down and then grab the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Hmm.
can also jump into the boss ghost who is roaming around the stage.
Mm-hmm.
And so once you get to the eating phase, you have to like jump up and down rapidly in order to like knock off all the little ghosts from it.
I see. Okay.
And when the little ghosts fall off, they fall to the bottom of the stage, and you have to
Mm-hmm.
eat them to get the max points. Because if you don't eat them, they'll vanish, and they'll vanish into 100 points. But if you eat them, you'll get like I think like 2,000 points.
Oh, nice, nice.
So you
All
have to
right.
like cooperate. You have to like get one person fighting the big ghost and another person
Mhm.
collecting the little ghosts.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's very
Good
very cool.
coordination. Not bad. Not bad.
And so yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy to have it on the Switch.
Mm.
I wanted it on the Switch. I remember when the Switch was first announced, I tweeted at Namco and I'm like, please put this game on the Switch.
They
It
listen
was
to
it
you.
was all me.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. One last thing I should mention is the co-op mode has a single player mode.
Really? So, what is it like? AI controlled?
It is an AI controlled blue Pac-Man who is actually not bad.
Oh.
It actually works really really well.
Oh. All right.
In the eating phase,
Yeah.
so in the pellet phase, it just follows the pellet line.
Yeah.
But in the eating phase, it follows you,
Uh huh.
and when you hit a ghost, you like tag off.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And so the
So.
blue Pac-Man starts munching at the ghost, and then you have to like go around it.
Okay. All right.
It works really, really well, actually. And the leaderboards are separated. So there's
Oh,
a
okay.
separate leaderboard for solo co-op and then co-op.
Yeah. Seems like a hell of a lot of stuff there.
Yeah. And it's
That's good.
nice to not have hackers on the leaderboards right now because PC is infested with those.
Really?
It made it not fun.
Oh,
If I had to complain,
yeah.
I don't see why this game doesn't have an endless mode.
And this, did DX1 have that?
None of the Championship Edition games have endless modes.
Oh, yikes.
And I think this game could have benefited from one because it is hard. Like I
Mhm.
said in Championship Edition 1, I never die. So an
Mhm.
endless mode would have just been actually endless.
Yeah, yeah.
In this mode, I die all the time in Championship Edition 2. So having an endless mode would have been nice.
We'll just tweet a name code again and they'll listen to you.
Nope.
Okay. Well, there goes any hope for
They
that.
didn't listen the first time.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, I'm sure it wasn't my doing. I'm sure.
Well, maybe it was.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving
What's the
on.
next topic we got?
Balloon World.
All right. And that's
So we
also on
saw
the
this
Switch.
in the Nintendo Direct Mini.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the Balloon World update, and it's out.
All right. All right. What are your experiences with it?
It's meh.
Meh.
It's a meh. It's a meh mode.
What makes you say meh?
So I actually have a few problems with it. For starters, there's only one starting point,
Uh huh.
so that really takes a lot away a lot of depth that the mode could have had.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And
it's
wait,
let's. Hmm?
is it like hang on. Is it only in one world or?
Oh yeah, maybe I should explain this.
Yeah, go on.
So what it is, if you don't know, is it's this mode in every one of the major worlds.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's not in like the smaller ones like Ruined Kingdom or Cloud Kingdom
Mm-hmm.
or like the Dark Side or anything like that, but it is in all the major ones.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And what you do is you go up to Luigi, you talk to him, and you can play one of two modes: the Hide It mode and the Find It mode.
Mm-hmm.
And so in Hide It, you have 30 seconds to hide a balloon, and in Find It, you have 30 seconds to find a balloon that other people dropped out.
I see. I see.
And that time can actually vary depending on how quickly you do it. So if
Mm-hmm.
I hide my balloon behind a tree and I do it in 15 seconds, the person finding it has 15 seconds to get that balloon.
Oh, okay.
That's actually really cool. I like
Yeah.
that. I like the variations in time.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
like it when someone gives me 30 seconds to find a balloon that's right next to the starting point. That's very, very good. I appreciate that. That happened today. Someone
Really?
I was in Lake Kingdom and someone had like I had like 30 seconds to hide it find a balloon and it was just like right under the starting point.
Genius.
Um but yeah, one of my major issues is there's only one starting point. And so a lot of the balloons just start feeling the same.
Mm-hmm.
In Cap Kingdom, which is one of my favorite kingdoms, I was so happy to have this mode. You start off at the top of the Cap Tower.
Mm-hmm.
And so the start of every single balloon run is you jumping off the Cap Tower every single time.
Yeah, I
And
see.
that's like a good 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have like no time to like find like put a balloon anywhere.
I see.
And the Cap Kingdom is also very, very small. It would have been nice
Uh-huh.
like if like sub areas also had balloon the balloon mode.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
that's not the case. It's only the main area, and it's only this
Mm.
one starting point.
Yeah, that does sound like it's cut down the variety.
Yeah, that's not even the beginning of my issues with it. Uh,
Go
they
on.
they made clipping harder.
What do you mean
So
by that?
if you are not familiar with like Mario Odyssey speedrunning, clipping is very prevalent.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there's a lot of clips within like Sand Kingdom and New Dog City and the Snow
Yeah, yeah.
Kingdom. In this update, they made it harder, but they didn't get rid of it, which is a lose-lose situation for everyone.
And how do they make it harder?
It's just more frame perfect.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So not only is it harder for speedruns, but it also just means but it still existing means that it still exists.
Yeah.
So balloon if you want to hide your balloon in a wall, you can do it just by grinding it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the person finding it has like if they don't know the glitch, they're screwed.
Mm-hmm.
and they're gonna lose out on their uh like rally.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so crazy how they made it worse for everyone.
Yeah, that doesn't really sound nice.
I like
Did you have any?
just get rid of it. Just get rid
Did
of
you,
it.
did you have any positive experiences with it whatsoever?
It's kind of fun, I guess. I hid my balloon real good in Sand Kingdom.
Did anybody find it?
I don't know. I turned my game off
Oh,
right
let's just
after
say
I
they
hit
didn't
it.
find it. Okay, fair
Um,
enough.
yeah. What else? I don't like that you can't go down in rank.
Mm-hmm.
So if like you keep hiding your balloons in like bad places and people find it immediately, you don't like lose your rank.
Oh, I see.
You can only go up. So like after a point, you're done. There's like
Mm.
not a lot of competition to it. There's not a lot of depth to it.
What are
Uh,
the wards we're doing in the mode, anyways?
Coins. So
Oh,
I've
okay.
100% of the game, so there's no reason for me to get coins.
Yeah.
I guess if I have more, I have a second and a third save slot,
Mm-hmm.
and your rank actually carries over between save slots,
Oh, I see.
so that's good.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I might play the mode in other save slots and get coins there.
Oh, yeah, that's smart.
But yeah, I don't know. It's not great. It could have been so much better with like a few tweaks,
Mm-hmm.
but it is not gonna last. It's probably gonna be over in like a few days, if not already over.
Mm-hmm.
I see some streamers still doing it right now, but
mm. I assume they add more stuff to the game. Like, Mario Odyssey is pretty huge.
yeah, I didn't want it to get changed at all.
Mm.
And seeing the changes that they made to the glitches, I think that just proves my
Oh,
point even more so.
so the
Like,
glitches were like in the whole game, not just the mode.
yes.
Oh boy.
And
Oh boy.
so now the speedrun has to be changed a lot. Like, I didn't want them to touch the game. I just wanted them to
Uh,
leave it as it was.
yeah, yeah.
I knew it was gonna be bad because I knew they're gonna make the speedrun worse. I knew like, ugh, I didn't want them to touch it.
Oh boy.
They did take out one glitch that people seem to be okay with.
What was that?
That is the frog swimming glitch.
Mm.
And so what this glitch allowed you to do is pretty much skip over the entire last level.
Oh, okay.
Um, so the darker side is like the Champion's Road of Mario Odyssey,
Yeah.
and this glitch pretty much let you skip it entirely.
Oh.
What you could do is you hop on a frog, go up into the air, uh, not hop on a frog, capture a frog,
Mm-hmm.
hop into the air, uncapture it, bounce off another frog, throw your cap down, capture it, and then for some reason the frog now acts as if though it's in water and it can
Oh,
swim.
yay.
So you can swim all the way to the moon at the end of the level.
That sounds fun.
No, it's not.
Exactly.
it, so like at the end of the darker side speed run,
Mm-hmm.
you have to talk to Toadette to get achievements,
Yeah.
and that's like 10 minutes of just talking to
Oh
Toadette.
yes. Why doesn't she just like give you all the achievements at once or
I
something?
know, right? Why can't they add that to the mode? That's
They
the
could have
update.
fixed that. Yeah, they could have fixed that instead of the glitches.
And so the end of the darker side speedrun is just talking to Toadette and then going to darker side and then doing the glitch and that's over.
Oh
So
boy.
at least now we have a cool level to end darker side on.
Well, good.
Yeah, that is the Mario Odyssey update, and I am not a fan.
Maybe the next update.
The next update.
Maybe the next
Add that
update.
Delfino Plaza.
Please.
Will,
Yes.
I love Smash Brothers.
So do I.
You love Smash. We both love Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
We
we
met
do.
because of Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
We met playing Smash Brothers Brawl.
What a good place to start.
So many Captain Falcon 4-player free for alls.
Yeah. Oh
We
god.
loved playing Captain Falcon.
No, we
We
didn't
loved playing
actually.
that mod that shouldn't be named anymore.
Yeah, it's dead.
That's dead.
It's dead. Yeah.
3.6 sucked.
Yeah. No, that's a controversial opinion.
Why'd they get rid of Summit?
I cannot comment on this for fear of my life.
That's not what we're talking about today, anyway. We
Good.
are talking about Smash on the Switch.
So what have we heard about that?
So it's coming, right? It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
come eventually. But we
Yes.
have a rumor
Mm-hmm.
from Emily Rogers,
Oh yeah, that's right.
who has a track record of not very good.
Never mind. That's not good.
But she did know when the Switch was being announced.
Okay.
So we got that going.
Uh-huh.
And what she said was that Smash for Switch is going to be announced and released this year.
Very. Wait, announced and released?
And released.
So what? That means it's gonna be a port of the Wii U version?
Will,
Yes.
I've got some questions for you.
Oh dear. Okay, what you got?
When is this being announced?
Well, the best place to announce would probably be E3.
So you think we're going to see it at E3?
Yeah, that's
We're not
most
going to
amount of
see it in a
viewers.
direct prior to E3?
Mm, if they want to get a lot of people to, like, as many more people to buy a Switch as possible, showing it up on E3, which is a pretty popular venue, that'd be pretty smart.
Okay. So what are we seeing? Reggie's on stage.
Uh huh.
He's introducing a new game. Swing goes to
Yeah.
black. What do we see?
You know, the swing and then the.
You think we're getting the swing?
Yeah, I'll get the swing. If it's a port of the Wii U version, it's got to be a swing.
Okay. What are we seeing after that swing?
Hey
You
guys,
have my attention, Will. I see that
I
swing,
got
I get
nothing.
hype. What am I seeing right after that?
Well, probably just Smash Wii U gameplay, but then they would have to work in the features that Switch could offer to like heighten the experience.
Such as what? What am I visually seeing? What stage
Uh,
am I on?
you're on Hanbo or Hanbo.
We're on
I believe it.
Hambo?
Yeah, Hanbo.
Hambo's coming back? That's the first stage I'm seeing of Smash for Switch?
Yes.
Alright, who's
Gotta look at
playing?
the demos.
Which characters are playing?
Well, Ice Climbers first off.
Okay, Ice Climbers, of course.
Ice Climbers are back
So Ice
because
Climbers are back.
no 3DS to hold back.
So we got Ice Climbers and Hambo.
Mm-hmm.
What else am I seeing? What's the hook here?
You can use the touchscreen to adjust the leaves.
Will, you're killing me. I'm so not hyped right now.
That's why I'm glad I don't work for Nintendo.
So we think Ice Climbers are coming back. I think most people can agree
Yeah.
on that. Ice Climbers are coming back.
Mm-hmm.
They were supposed to be in Smash 4.
Yeah.
The only reason they were not is because of the 3DS.
Yeah. Yeah. What a good system.
Rocket system.
What a good system. It is unironically good though. I just wish they didn't. Oh, you know what they could do? They could put Smash Run on this too.
So you think we'll get Smash Run?
Yeah, Smash Run where you can actually interact with other characters.
Yeah. Will they make the matches at the end longer than a minute?
Um, I think they would like at least give you like Kirby Air Ride where you had the ability to choose what you see at the end.
Of course, Sakurai.
Yeah, Sakurai
Why
did
wouldn't
work
you
on this.
include that? Of course.
Of
That's what we
course.
want. Of course, we want to play All Star Smash. You know the mode at the end of Smash Tour?
Yes.
We get multiple characters for your stocks.
Yeah.
Of course, we want to do that. Why do I
Yeah.
have to play the board game to do that?
Yeah, I didn't like the board game.
Sakurai? Oh my god.
The board game.
So let me tell you my problem with Smash 4.
Oh boy.
Let me tell you the worst thing about it's customization.
Proceed.
What happened? Smash used to be the king of customization.
And by customization, what do you mean specifically?
Altering the game so you can play it the way you want to play it.
Mm-hmm.
How come if I'm online, I'm playing you, Will.
Yes.
I'm playing you online.
Yeah.
We decide we want to play with customs.
Yeah.
How come if I want to make a new custom set, I have to leave the lobby, back out 3 more menus just to exit online,
Yeah.
go into games and more, go into customs, pick the character I want, cycle through like 50 other menus to get my setup, back out, 5 more menus, enter online, which is gonna take a while because it's not always online. So I have to like
Yeah.
go through the online loop again, pick my character again, go through like 3 more menus, just get to the lobby, and then I can pick my character.
No, that time I'll be asleep.
Yeah, but that time you that time you're done.
Yeah, I'm out. Just pick random.
It's 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 how come we can't play Special Smash online?
Oh, that. Yeah,
We
you know
could.
what?
It's not like it was not like there was gonna be an issue with the netcode.
Yeah, there was that
There, there
glitch that
was
lets
a
you
there was a
do it online.
glitch in Smash 4 which let you play Special Smash online.
That was fun.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That was
which
really
is why they
fun.
took it out.
That's
That's
why
why
they
they
took
took
it
it out
out.
because it was too fun.
So, in Brawl, remember Brawl?
Yes, it had
What
a
was
few
something we
online
did in
modes.
Brawl all the time?
It was the Team Multi-Man Smash.
Team Multi-Man Smash!
Yeah,
Why can't we do that in Smash 4?
that was honestly really fun.
All the time. It's like, if we weren't, like, we played Smash, Brawl, we played, like, like standard Smash matches,
Yeah,
then we played, like, multi-man for, like, 2 hours. We loved multi-man.
yeah. Rotating was really fun.
What the
Can you not?
fuck? I'm sorry. It's
Be
just
modified.
so. Is Smash for Switch? Tell me, put me at ease. Is Smash for Switch gonna fix that? Am I gonna be able to play multi-man online
I would assume
in Smash
that
for Switch?
they'd have to add something. They already gave us tournament mode, so I really don't see why they wouldn't put Team all that special stuff on online. They got more power behind the Switch. They got more time to really add some more stuff if this is support. For assuming this is support, so
Yes.
at the very least, they'd have to add some what is it? Online modes,
Yes.
which means what? Let's see.
Home run
Team Smash.
contest?
Yeah,
That was in Brawl.
that wasn't. Yeah, that was online too. Man, Brawl really was an amazing game.
Brawl was like the best Smash game. What do you know?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Just poor Brawl.
Just for Brawl. That'd be hilarious. I'd love that.
Mm. No, I would not.
We
It'd
get
be a
Snake
funny
back.
joke until I had to play it.
Hey, we get Space back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Subspace is really nice. And you get Snake back. Alright.
I'm gonna be paying for Smash Online, Will.
Oh yeah. You gotta pay for online
I
now.
gotta pay for online.
Pay
If
for
I
online.
cannot play with my amiibo online, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it.
So
Maybe.
when you say Smash for Switch is being ported, is a port of Smash Wii U,
hmm
what do you mean?
Well, the only reason I'm assuming that is because I don't think they could both announce and release a new Smash game, in the same year.
I
It
don't
takes
think
a lot
so
of time.
either.
So I would assume since this just be like
It's a
bringing back this game.
port in what way though? Is it a
Uh,
port in like a Hyrule Warriors kind of way where it's like barely upgraded? Or is it
I would
like
hope not.
Mario Tennis Aces?
I would hope it's Aces because it's God, because it better be good.
Because that's what I think. I
Uh,
think this is going to be Smash 5. They're going to call this Smash 5.
mm-hmm,
They're going to call this a new game.
mm-hmm,
This is going to be what Mario Tennis Aces was to Mario
mm-hmm.
Tennis Ultra Smash.
That's
They're
fair.
going to take the Smash 4 engine and a lot of its content and make a new Smash 5 out of it.
Okay,
That's what I think.
yeah, that's fair. Fair.
They're going to add tons of new characters, tons of new modes. The menus are going to be different. The online's probably going
Mm.
to be better.
Yeah, that's going too far.
Battlefield and Final Destination are going to be different. We're going to get new Battlefield and Final Destination. Lots
Yeah.
of new stages.
Uh-huh. Get
That's
some
what I think.
64 stages to really show off the graphical capabilities.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think it
What?
could potentially look different,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it'd be pretty easy to just like add a shader and make it look different.
Oh yeah,
Maybe make it look like brighter or softer. Maybe make it look like Wind Waker HD or something like that
yeah.
in that way.
Just just say it differently and pass it off as a new game.
Yeah, because like Wind Waker HD was pretty much, it was just like a resolution bump plus new
Yeah.
shaders. That's
Hmm.
all it was, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah, it does. I'll give
So
them that.
they could pretty much do that for Smash Wii U. They could just add some shaders to it and make it look better.
I hope that's not all they do.
Because there's like no shaders in Smash Wii U.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've played the Mario Kart 8 stage. Like
Yes, I have.
play that Mario Kart 8 level in Mario Kart 8 and then play the Wii U level. It looks like when you make a Portal level, but you
Yeah.
don't put any lighting in it. And so it's just this bright level with like no shading.
Yeah, yeah. I
That's what it
feel you.
looks like.
Fair enough.
And so I imagine it's hopefully going to look better.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
It can't
It's
the thing
Switch.
is, the Switch isn't that much more powerful than the Wii U. So it's
Hmm.
almost not even worth it making a brand new Smash.
Hmm.
Cuz like realistically, how much better could they make it look?
Not that much. Did they really going back a little bit for Mario Kart 8 and Deluxe? How different would you say those two games are graphically?
They bumped the resolution, that's it.
Hmm.
It was 720/60 on Wii U. It is 1080/60 on Wii U.
I see.
Oh, there was
Uh
some other differences. They
huh.
increased the texture filtering,
Uh huh.
so the textures look better from further away.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's it, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks.
Oh, they also fixed that frame rate issue, the
Oh, right.
59 FPS.
That was game breaking.
See, that was fixed. But other than
Okay,
that,
good.
not a whole lot of visual differences.
Oh, yeah.
However, I think another like good comparison would be Splatoon to Splatoon 2,
Oh, really?
because Splatoon 2 is very similar to the first game,
Hmm.
but it is a new game, and
I got you.
that's what I assume Smash for Switch will be.
Uh huh.
Because Splatoon 2 looks better.
Yeah, it does.
I think the models are like higher polygon count.
Mm-hmm.
I think the lighting is definitely better.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Look at like comparisons between the like past stages.
Mm-hmm.
Like Moray Towers is beautiful now.
Yeah, they really put a lot of work into the game.
Yeah, and so I imagine it's going to be like that for Smash. Cause like Smash is different, right?
Mm. Yes.
Smash. I know people don't like hearing it, like how important Smash is, but it is. Smash is very very important.
Yes, it is.
When Smash is around, Smash is around.
Yeah.
Nintendo closes their Nintendo starts and ends their E3 with Smash when it's around. E3 2015 started with Smash, ended with Smash.
Yeah.
Also, there
Yeah.
was a Smash tournament.
Oh, yeah.
There was Smash everywhere. Had a whole
Yeah.
tournament at 2015 dedicated to Smash. They run down the entire venue for Smash. 4 hours of Smash. They had
They had a lot of
four.
demos for Smash
They
too,
had
right?
four. What?
They had a lot of demos for Smash around
They
that
had a
time.
lot of demos for Smash. And like during when they were doing the treehouse thing at
Yeah.
E3, every time
Hmm.
they had a break, the camera would just pan to Smash. Like, yeah, you know you want to see this.
Yeah.
You know
No, they.
you want to see Smash. They had four video presentations exclusive to Smash. No other
Jeez.
game can say that in
Those were the
Nintendo's
days.
lineup.
Hmm.
Those were the days. I want to go back.
Well, they did.
I
They
want to
did
go
roll it
back to
back.
when I'm watching a Nintendo Direct and it starts with the Smash logo.
Maybe this year.
Maybe this year.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe this year.
Maybe.
We can see it this year.
All right.
So that's why I think they won't cheap out on
Mm-hmm.
Smash for Switch. Even if it is just if it's Smash 4 upgraded, it will be Smash 5. It will not
Mm-hmm.
feel like Smash 4 upgraded.
I feel it. I feel it.
That's my take on it.
Yeah, fair.
Would you agree?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what?
You know,
You know
let's get
what?
excited.
Yeah. Why not?
I'm very very excited
Yeah.
for more Smash.
More Smash is always a good thing.
Exactly. It is my favorite game.
Well, good.
and I want to not keep plugging in my Wii U just to play it.
Oh yeah, that's. I think we can all agree.
That
That's not a
and
point of it.
what else am I doing? Plugging my Wii U for? What else am I plugging my Wii for? I guess like Mario 3D World. Still
Yeah.
play
Oh.
that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good game. That's a good game.
Yeah, we need a new Mario game.
Man, yeah, it's been a long time since the last Mario
Yeah.
game.
My goodness, they're slacking on this.
Yeah, we need a new 3D. Can we get 3D World on the Switch
That would be nice, but
with like two more worlds
yeah.
and online multiplayer? That'd be cool.
No. I wonder if that stuff would actually work for a Mario game.
What?
How online multiplayer would work for a Mario game.
I
Have you done
mean,
that before?
for a, like a mainline?
Like a platformer. Yeah, platformer Mario
No.
game.
Like barely any platformers have online.
Mm,
I can name two.
go on.
Little Big Planet and Battle Block Theater.
Oh yeah, got me there.
That's it. Rayman
Mm,
Legends didn't have online.
mm,
Kirby still refuses to have online.
Mario Party doesn't have online.
Mario Party. Oh my fuck. Oh. Oh.
Got him.
Can we? All right. Can we? Let's. Last topic for the show.
Oh boy, what have I done?
Why? Just, why?
That latest Mario Party. Let me see. What was it? 100 games or whatever.
100 games. 100 game Mario Party.
Is that?
Nope.
Were you excited with that at all?
Nope. I was for the first
Mm,
few seconds,
uh
and then
huh.
they confirmed local only.
Was it? What was that? What was the Mario Party before that? It was on the 3DS, I believe, right?
Island. No, not Island
Mm,
Tour. Was it Island Tour?
I think Line and Tour. That's what I'm talking about.
No, it was Star Rush.
Oh, what was that? Was that online?
None of them are online.
Wasn't there one with Waluigi or something?
No.
What was that?
Mario Party 10?
Man. No, the one I think it was on the 3DS. There really was not. Huh. Yeah, I can't. I got
Nope.
nothing. Huh. I'm trying to defend Mario Party. I got nothing.
Mario Party on the Switch better have online,
They're not gonna do that.
and it better have boards, good
You can bring the
boards.
Switch anywhere, so really, doesn't matter that you don't have online.
You're making us pay for it. You better have more game. Kirby should have had online.
Yeah, they should have Kirby Amazing Mirror online.
Oh well, we need to stop. I'm just gonna get more sad as this podcast goes on.
That's the point.
You want to talk about our for real last topic?
Real last topic until the
For
next last
for real
topic.
last topic, Nintendo Switch
Yeah,
Online.
Nintendo Switch Online. Go on.
Do you think we will get more than NES and SNES games with online? Because they said NES and SNES games will be upgraded with online.
They gotta. No. Mm.
Will there be a future where we can play Mario Party 2 on our Switch online?
I think the most. No. Man, this is a tough question. I want there to be at least up to GameCube level, but I don't think that's really.
I think GameCube might be a bit difficult.
Yeah, because that's really. It's more complicated than N64, obviously, because it came out later.
I mean, we can already do it unofficially.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't promote unofficial means.
So I can't imagine it'd be too difficult to have it done.
Yeah, but they'd have
Will,
to make it like
Will,
Nintendo quality. What's up?
we are not in the same state right now.
No, we're not.
We could play Mario Party 5 online right now.
Yes, we could,
We could.
but I don't condone piracy. But we could.
We shouldn't, but we
Well,
could.
no, we could. We could. We definitely could.
Why is it why can't we do it officially?
Because Nintendo has quality standards.
That's true.
I would imagine, like for the NES games and the SNES games, I'd imagine they have to add like some sort of UI,
Yeah.
either through the menu or through the game itself, and that would just take a lot of effort. And then
Possibly.
you'd have to set up a net code. They'd have to do a lot of stuff for it.
Yeah, but I'm paying for it.
Yeah, that's true. You are paying for it.
Yeah,
That's
but
another
I'm
thing.
paying for it.
That's where my tax dollars are going.
All right, we need to stop.
Okay.
Thank you for joining me.
It was very nice to join. Hopefully,
Uh,
on the next one or in another one.
yeah, don't count on it. I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Thank
I'm
you.
kidding.
Yeah, I know you're kidding.
Hopefully we get a Nintendo Direct next week.
Uh,
It is the
yeah.
Switch anniversary next week.
Really?
It is. Is it? Hold on, wait. So I'm not getting my facts mixed up. No, it is.
Huh.
In a week, it will be the Switch's 1 year anniversary.
Oh my God.
Can you believe it?
2015 was that long ago.
Can you? What?
Gotta keep you on your toes.
Did you know?
Yes.
Did you know? Random Access Memories came out 5 years ago.
Really?
I just found that out. I listened to the album today.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like. All right, got you.
That's a good album.
It is a good album.
Have you listened to that album in its entirety?
Yes. Yeah.
What's your favorite song?
Oh, I didn't listen to it. You got me.
Oh my god! All right, we gotta listen to it.
Sure, why not?
All right, that's the show.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
See you next week.
See ya.
We're out. Goodbye.
Take care.